I kind of view the Chamber's role as to speak and work and advocate for the business community. We have a really diverse constituency, if I could use that term.
We're a chamber of just under 1,200 members. The chamber is made up of roughly 80% small businesses, and by small businesses I say 20 employees or less. However, most of the large companies, corporations in our town are also our members.
The Twin Ports is working hard to go green. The community has recruited a number of area businesses as it launches its first Green Community Initiative. The program is called the Early Adopter Project. 15 Northland organizations have been chosen to participate. Each company will receive comprehensive training and coaching in sustainability over the next year.
If we could be a best practice, a role model, a light in this effort, and if we could pass the insight we gain on to our members, we think that would be a powerful tool.
Hearing about sustainable Twin Ports and realizing, actually before the Early Adopter Program was formulated, I decided that I wanted to do something here in the chamber that would make us more energy efficient, conscious of our environment, a little more environmentally friendly. So although we did the recycling, we have the cans and the newspapers and that sort of thing, I just challenged the staff at the chamber to think of other things that we could do. So we started composting, which is a real fun thing for me to do. I'm getting worms somewhere along the line because I'm hauling in our compost every couple weeks and it's like kind of gross. I think as the Director of Member Resources and Retention, I think there's something to be taught to our businesses, and knowing that they were only choosing 15 early adopters and that what I can learn can really push other businesses forward. I think the one thing that happens here at the Chamber is we pretty much are a team, and it was an easy sell, put it that way. It was an easy sell based on that, what I just said about communicating the value to our members.
Let me just be frank about this whole thing. I am probably the world's biggest skeptic. I don't know why I'm the biggest skeptic in the world. I just am. I grew up that way. I think it's a good thing. The Chamber's an early adopter because one of our team members, Linda Kratt, decided it'd be a great thing for us. And part of working on a team is that sometimes you just go, okay, we're going that way. I have to say I admire Linda for this project, but she has a tall order here. We have right now 8 staff members, all have different views of what sustainability is and what it isn't. We have some members that will open a thing of yogurt, eat the yogurt, and they will throw the container in the trash. We have others who say, wow, no, we need to make sure that we have worms here to do our composting, that kind of thing. And others that, they're somewhere in the middle. So in order to bring change to this group, we all have to adopt the same set of values and move it forward as a group. That's a huge challenge. It seems easy, but we all have diverse backgrounds. We grew up differently. Here's just a small example. We have a bunch of coffee makers here. And these coffee makers run 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. When you either hit the button to brew or you pour water in the top of another one, automatically it forces the hot water in there out and brews the coffee. But in order to keep that instant on kind of action, this heater in this thing runs 24/7. So we had a discussion one day and I said, we should maybe put some timers on these things. These timers could come on at 5, give adequate time for the water to heat up. When the first person gets here between 6:30 and 7, because we have some early starters, they'd have hot coffee. And then it could shut off at 5 then, and it could shut off on the weekends. And that was kind of a bone of contention with some people. They thought it was a waste of our resources to install that kind of a timer, or it might be unsightly or unreliable. Those are some of the challenges that we're going to face. How do you get over those little things? How do you institute best practices? I think my role in this whole process is to be kind of a skeptic and to if we're going to make a difference, let's really make a difference. And let's not say we're making a difference if we're not making a difference. That's where the skepticism comes in. So it'll be an interesting process for me.
I have a vision that I think it's very important, and I think each of the early adopters need to also embrace that vision that it needs to not stay at home. Our message needs to be sent out. And once again, I think as a chamber, as a member business organization, we're a natural person, to educate people on the natural step and to let them know about our experience. I'm hoping for great results with a great story to let other member businesses know that, hey, this is what's going on, you know. We can be a lead city and we can embrace everything that the natural step has to offer. I want people to understand that we can have growth and progress in our region, but we can do it in a respectful and sustainable fashion.